K-팝 데몬헌터스 수록곡을 부른 3명의 보컬의 영상이 공개되기 전까지만 해도 대부분의 사람들이 이렇게 말했습니다. 이런 고음을 소화할 수 있는 가수가 있다고? 그것도 유명하지도 않은 가수가? 말도 안 돼. 분명 나중에 기계로 수정했을 거야 라고 말이죠. 그런데 그들이 미국의 대표 토크쇼 투나잇 쇼 무대에 올라 골든을 라이브로 부르자 상황이 완전히 달라졌습니다. 만 하루도 채 지나지 않아 해당 영상의 조회수는 1천만 회 이상을 돌파했으며 SNS에는 듣다가 울 뻔했다는 댓글들이 폭주했죠. 그리고 여기 미국에서 가수 지망생들을 트레이닝하는 유명 보컬 코치가 있습니다. 그녀가 이 세 사람의 노래를 들은 후 다음과 같은 영상을 올렸는데요. 궁금하시죠? 바로 전해드릴게요.
Kia ora and welcome. My name's Zoe Stevie and I'm your vocal coach for today. In today's vocal analysis, we're taking a look at EJ, Audrey and Ray Army with Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters. I am almost a bit nervous about having a look at the song because it's huge. Everybody's singing at the studio. I'm not sure that I can hear it any longer, but I'm very excited to see what they're up to with their live singing. I think a lot of people have been saying online that they're not singing live. So let's see what they're up to with their vocal technique.
Was a ghost, I was alone.
Two lives trying to play both sides, but I couldn't find my own place.
I love it. They're definitely singing live. Just anyone who's like out there going to come at me and they'll come at them in the comments like, stuff you all, you try singing these songs and try being at that level, right? Like that's hard. Lots of pressure on these ladies. So we've got this breathy sound, lower larynx position, very low volume here. It has to be, otherwise we'll just like, and that's not what she's doing because she's amazing. Let's just watch the second singer.
I was a queen that I'm meant to be.
Live two lives trying to play both sides, but I couldn't find my own place.
I'm gonna go back on that because the second singer there, you can hear just there was like a little flip of the auto tune there. You know what? I'm not interested in whether someone's got auto-tune on their voice or not. I think that there is a huge amount of pressure on these women to do a good job of the song. Like you can't even imagine the pressure, the cost of the movie and like the sequel doing well. Like, you know, they are under immense amount of pressure at the moment. So I can only understand why they've decided to do that. And you don't know, maybe they're not having a good voice day. Yeah. So we're not going to judge that. But we've got this, we can clearly hear the difference in the timbre, but we've also gone further. But in times when we play both sides, higher larynx position, still in a thicker vocal.
We're going up, it's our moment. You wanna get the bomb in our voices. You wanna get just a woman. Gonna be golden. Oh.
I don't know why this is causing me to get so emotional. It's a fucking song about like empowerment and things. I'm so happy for them that they're allowed to sing 100% live to show everybody that they can sing this. I think that a lot of artists just get so slammed for their decisions and like you don't understand how they have to get it right. There is no option to get it wrong, okay? And especially at their level, like they're being given this opportunity and they're fucking running with it, okay? So we're gonna go back on that. I'm getting all emotional and I'm just like, I'm so surprised. But it's just so good. So good. Right. Pull yourself together, Zoe. Let's like watch it. So you can hear, I'm done hiding, now I'm shining. So we've got this lovely, I'm not going to say it's lovely. It is, everything about them is lovely, but we've got this thinner vocal fold sound with a little bit of breath coming through there because we don't want to belt the shit out of the sound right at the beginning of the song. So we've still got the thing, I believe. We're not going, I believe, and we haven't gone into a belt or a higher chest voice sound. It's still a relatively, you know, we could call this a mix. I believe that we've got the vocal folds are closed, but they're still quite thin as we're going up there. She's done a beautiful build here. To do later on, we don't want to blow a gasket.
We gonna be golden. Oh,
You also, okay, so there is obviously a track going on. That's where the choir or the background voices are coming from. The ladies are probably singing it as well, but they're going to be in the mix. We're obviously hearing mainly the lead vocalist in that sense, but. Lip singing is also really, really hard. So they're doing an amazing job at that. So we've got this, we're on the D5 there. This is really freaking high. Now, you're welcome to come and fight with me in the comments. I don't believe that this is belt in this moment. I think this is thicker vocal folds or speech quality, as we call it in Esther voice training, taken further up in the range, quite similar to what Jessie J does as well. So we're going up. We've got a higher larynx position. We're not pushing any air, and it's actually not about pushing a whole bunch of effort into that sound. I say that, and that's very dependent on your level. It takes a long time to be able to sing these D5s with that apparent amount of effortlessness. We'll talk about that in a bit. Then I decided to have a look at Golden. Ugh, worst decision of my day. So we've got... Gonna get all emotional again. This is just it's so wonderful. I don't even know how famous they are in their other lives before this bloody movie came out and ruined singing lessons, because only everyone wants to sing this song. But it's such a cool song. It's such a cool song. I'll sing it in a couple of years. Oh man, ruined singing lessons for me because I have to belt. Show people how to sing this song on a daily basis. But I just get all emotional because I see about to have this type of control and steadiness and it's just beautiful, and there's not a note out of tune. It's like watching the Van Gogh of singing. Yeah, it takes years and years to sing like this. It's beautiful. It's just I'm just getting emotional because I just it's just art. It's wonderful art.
Wake up and feel like me.
That's very hard to go from a very high note down to a low note. Hard for everybody. She's going bop, 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 and then she's singing down low in the range. So I want to take all of the effort out. You can see she's putting her hand on her stomach there. I don't know why that is, but that could also be just a reminder. I know she's wearing a corset to just relax those abdominal muscles so that she can take the larynx down low. We're wanting to take all the pressure out of the lungs in order to go back low again. Wow. That was such a fantastic performance, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so happy to see that they're performing it live as well. It's really fantastic. So, you know what? That song just rocks, I have to say. Although I'm a bit sick of everyone singing it, I don't care. It's just it's a jam. It's a jam, and I know that that's why it's going viral. So I'm going to go and sing that a little bit later on today with some singers.
Build up to where it's at in a very short period of time, and just goes to show how hardworking the whole country is.
K-팝 데몬 헌터스에서 루미 역할을 맡았던 싱어송라이터 이재. 전 세계를 휩쓴 OST 골든을 작곡하고 부른 그녀가 한국에 관해 자신만의 생각을 전합니다. 이재가 직접 전하는 그녀의 삶과 한국에 대한 생각 지금 공개합니다.
That'd be great. I would faint. Put a lot of pressure on yourself, be obsessive of hiding a lot of your insecurities. Her struggle of, because of perfectionism, that can be quite toxic. Who knew? To the dentist, I got a gold filling. Isn't that insane? It was meant to be. Everything happens for a reason. I truly believe that. Writing Golden, I also was going through a hard time. So I think it was a song I really needed to feel like there's hope. So yeah, I will be coming out with a single. Gonna be golden. That kind of only accentuated my insecurities. When I finally was able to kind of be in peace with me and myself as a whole was really truly when I was able to accept and be empathetic towards my insecure self. Try to be like, okay, why are you like this? What's up? Talk to her. That's when I was able to grow as a person.
Hi, EJ. This is Pooja Talwar from HT Cities. Thank you so much for doing this. I am so happy for you. You're having a moment. And did you ever think that this, the K-pop Demon Hunters as well as the song would become such a phenomenon, because either people are watching the movie or they're listening to the song?
I know
It's
it's
not
crazy. It's insane. It's like unreal how this is all happening. Did not expect any of this. No one at all in the film expected any of this amount of love. For Golden, for example, we did love the song, I'm not gonna lie. When we finished writing it, me and Mark, or my co-writer, we're like, wow, I think this is a smash. Like, and but to get this amount of attention, wow, so unexpected.
I imagine it was a song that you wrote on your way to the dentist. Who knew?
Who knew? Oh, I didn't. I was also telling other people, but to the dentist, I got a gold filling. Isn't that insane? I just remembered. I double checked too. It's crazy. Yeah.
It was the universe was
It
conspiring
was,
to make
yeah,
it
it was
happen.
meant to be. Everything happens for a reason. I truly believe that.
But it's amazing because, I also was reading the comments and a whole lot of people, the kind of support for you, everyone's like,
I know.
where has she been? But, and the thing is, it's finally a moment, I feel, because you've also struggled and somewhere your journey and Rumi's is a bit similar, but not the deep slaying demon hunters, maybe slaying your inner demons. But
Literally, I was just gonna say.
yeah, and identity, finding your own space. So when you were singing, did that ever come to mind? That ever come to play your own struggles?
100% from the very beginning. I saw a lot of myself in Rumi, not just like her personality of being a perfectionist and really a hardworking like workaholic. I think her struggle of because of perfectionism, that can be quite toxic. You could put a lot of pressure on yourself, be obsessive of hiding a lot of your insecurities. And I think that's what I struggled with as well. Being a K-pop trainee myself in the past for a very long time. And, I'm being dropped and, that kind of only accentuated my insecurities and always trying to hide that. And, I think, yeah, that's what I really struggled with. And when I finally was able to kind of be in peace with me and myself as a whole was really truly when I was able to accept and be empathetic towards my insecure self. The side I didn't like about myself, I try to instead of like ignoring it and being like, oh, you suck. Like I would try to be like, okay, why are you like this? What's up? Talk to her. That's when I was able to grow as a person. And yeah, I think this movie, I really try to bring that in the lyrics and writing Golden, I also was going through a hard time. So I think it was a song I really needed to feel like there's hope, you know? So
And I just feel that you've been rewarded, right? And they also say a possible, probable Oscar also might be just be coming your way. That's the buzz.
that'd be great. I would faint. Yes.
Well, I have my fingers crossed for you. But since, you're singing for Rumi, the artist who voiced her, but then there is also the personality of a singer because sometimes what you may be as a person, there's just another side of you that comes out when you're singing or dancing on stage. Were
Mm.
these things that you took into consideration because what she is as a person, per se, how she might be as an artist?
Ooh, I think her inner demons kind of come out. Like her sadness comes out in the singing. And I kind of feel like I have that too, because I've been through, some things too. And, I think the thing about Rumi's voice or that I tried to bring to the table was, not only just being the strong voice, but also having vulnerability. And I think it was very easy for me to channel that because, like I said, I really did relate to Rumi a lot. So you could hear it in the bridge and, in what it sounds like. I think it's a blessing, to be honest, to go through a lot of things, a lot of struggles, because that allowed me to be able to channel that kind of emotion when I sing. And I think with that, I think that's what a lot of people apparently like love about it too, which is I'm so grateful for. Yeah.
And also, I think now you have the hindsight, but I can well imagine what those 11 years must have been because it's not easy.
No.
Every day to push yourself and tell yourself, and sometimes it just seems endless.
Yeah.
And, and that's something I guess it's also with Rumi because it's endless.
Yeah, yeah.
To finally get out. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
It really is. Yeah, oh yeah, it definitely felt endless. It felt like, is there any hope? So many imposter syndromes, like that yearning and that desperation for seeing the light and getting something, your hard work to come into fruition. You know, with Rumi, it's like she worked so hard to get that golden honmun. For me, it's getting that golden Oscar. I'm kidding. Sorry. But like,
That's gold
like
too.
getting that dream come true. Like, like I get it. Like I understand it. But again, it's important to be at peace with whatever life comes and not being so obsessive with something because I think that could be toxic too, you know?
To ask us the golden man too. I think you're all set to take that golden man home. So fingers crossed on that. But it's amazing how this narrative has seamlessly blended K-pop, Korean culture, the mudangs, and how they use music for healing and everything. And also, this is a time when everything K is huge.
I know.
How do you interpret this phenomenon? Was somebody who's been part of it?
I feel so proud as a creative American. Like I lived half my life in Korea and half my life in the States, and I could speak both languages fluently. So to see this from the very beginning, again, just so proud. Korea is such a hardworking country. It's been through a lot and it really built up to where it's at in a very short period of time and just goes to show how hardworking the whole country is. And doing that, being a part of this phenomenon, like I love K-beauty, like K-skin, K-dramas, like you name it, K-movies. Like it's just been so incredible to be, again, it's just so honored that I could get to be a part of that.
And I think also your USP was because you were bilingual, you brought in the best of both the worlds to the film as well. It's just amazing. Also, the fact that, as you said, everything K is just exploding around us. But you both, they do call you the Benny Blanco of K-pop.
Oh my God, the audacity I have. No. I mean, I'm so honored to be called that because Benny Blanco's a legend. He has so many songs, amazing songs.
Huntrix made a song together. Let's get into what it would sound like a little bit. Let's just,
만약 블랙핑크와 헌트릭스가 함께 노래를 한다면 어떨까요? 상상만 해도 가슴이 두근거리는 이 일이 조만간 실제로 일어날지도 모르겠습니다. 최근 미국의 유명 매체 인터뷰에서 헌트릭스 멤버들의 목소리를 맡은 보컬리스트들이 블랙핑크와 함께 노래를 만든다면 어떤 사운드가 나올까라는 질문에 솔직한 답변을 내놓았는데요. 그들은 녹음 과정에서 겪은 예상치 못한 고충부터 한국인 프로듀서와의 협업 비하인드, 그리고 리안나는 향기까지 완벽하다는 유쾌한 고백까지 털어놓으며 팬들의 기대감을 폭발시켰습니다. 영상으로 바로 확인해 보시죠.
about recording a song for an animated film that surprised you along the way.
I will say, because we're like a girl group, I will say even holding the notes like a millisecond too long, or making sure our timing and the way we're even bending our vowels or consonants, the tiny little things that I wouldn't even consider recording my own stuff. I really had to be mindful and really listen. So that really, I was a student yet again, and I was really absorbing all these little technical skills that really are employed, implemented as a voice actor.
You also have to emote more when you're singing because they're only hearing your voice, and doing live is different because you can see the facial expressions, but animated facial expressions is a little different. And so you really have to express it really well with the voice that matches their facial expression. So direction was very important, which is why shout out to Ian Eisendrath, our music director. Killed it.
Totally nailing the harmonies, and I would agree. The blend is so important when it comes to singing with other people. That's something you don't really think about on your solo project per se, but with the group, it's what's best for the song and what's best for the group is really cool to be part of that.
If only I could smash her demon face in right now. Thanks for coming.
This group was the first K-pop girl group to perform at Coachella, and one of their members...
Blackpink.
Okay, here we go. That was too easy. I should have made that harder. If Blackpink and Huntrix made a song together, let's get into what it would sound like a little bit. Let's just,
It would sound similar to how it's done.
How it's done, done, done.
Yeah,
I mean, the producers were the Black Label, who also did, Blackpink.
Yeah.
So be so easy.
Very high energy.
It'd be iconic.
I think it'd be seamless.
It'd be so seamless. It'd be like Blackpink with more harmonies.
Congratulations on your first live performance on Jimmy Fallon. When you got that news, just performing together for the first time, like, what did that feel like? Thinking about your journey.
So amazing.
So crazy. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen. It's just happened a lot faster than I thought it would. So everything's been happening really fast.
That is the thing, right? The speed of everything.
It's speed. But the fact that we had such good chemistry, amazing.
And also, these girls work so hard.
Yo, we
They
all
work
work hard.
so hard.
No, it's so great.
So
I'm excited.
Same. Right before you hit the stage, what's the last thing you usually say or do as a group?
We will find out.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
For the VMAs, before we went to announce Best Album, we were just like, man, I hope we don't forget how to read. We were reading off the teleprompter and we all were like, okay guys, let's hope we can read.
Honestly, we were like, wow, this is crazy, guys.
Like, we're at the VMA.
We're at the VMAs.
Like, what?
Wow, we're gonna sing on Jimmy Fallon. It's so fun. Yeah.
Girls, hi, Bobby.
The all-female 70s rock band had a movie titled the same name, which starred Kristen Stewart and Dakota Fanning. This is multiple choice, okay?
Dakota Fanning?
A, L7, B, The Donnas, or C, The Runaways.
I feel like it's the Runaways.
Wow.
We killed it.
Yeah.
Wait, so did we get all of them
Yes,
so far?
every single one.
Good job, girls.
The next one. This girl group created the song No Scrubs, which also...
TLC.
All right, maybe that was too easy. The lead singer of this popular girl group recently won a Tony for her performance in Sunset Boulevard.
Pussycat Dolls?
Yeah.
No, yeah, Nicole Scherzinger. Yeah.
This girl group's record, Push It, was the second overall most featured song by a girl group with 50 plus film and TV appearances.
Push it. Push it. Salt and pepper.
Wow. Sorry, I was just like, no, I'm kidding, 100%.
This group was also formed on a competition show. Several of their members went on to have successful solo music careers.
Fifth Harmony.
Harmony.
I thought we would like
We are so good, you guys.
How do you spell the group name 21?
To anyone.
Who is the group or artist that inspired you the most growing up and why?
I love 21. Yeah, I mean, it was cool to see a girl group who was just so strong and
Good at your craft.
Yeah. I mean, and that goes across the board for so many K-pop girl groups.
Mine's Beyonce.
Really?
Yeah, she had a huge influence in me. Beyonce as an artist, like, she's so hardworking. She's just always on it and perfectionist. And I think I got a lot of that influence watching her, like, documentaries and interviews. Yeah, that was hugely very inspiring for me.
I think Rihanna was a huge one. You know, seeing her progression and evolution as an artist from like Pondy Replay to like Good Girl Gone Bad to like Auntie, which was like still one of my favorite albums to this day. Rihanna is just so cool. And everything she does, cool, beautiful, gorgeous,
Strong.
love Fenty, love you, Riri. And she smells delicious. So
I've seen that in interviews. Like, everyone says she smells good. Well, y'all know, let us know. Okay?
so good.
Oh my gosh, yes!
Because we're IMDb, we're all about movies and TV shows. What are your characters' favorite movies and TV shows in real life?
Zoe would love reality TV. I would just say that.
Some like real good drama things that could like teach you something about life.
I feel like Mira has such a serious side to her. I feel like she would like David Fincher, I feel like. And I feel like she would have a really dark side. She likes Bong Joon-ho probably. Korean directors, Park Chan-wook, something like that.
Maggie loves Bong Joon-ho.
Yeah.
We are manifesting a sequel. If Huntrix can go anywhere in this sequel, where would they go?
To space. I'm kidding. To space.
To the moon.
Where would they go?
I'd take them to the past.
To do like global tour?
Yeah, global, like different countries.
Maybe they go to
Yeah.
New York for a sec.
Yeah, maybe. Oh,
Yeah.
LA.
Like
LA, New
MSG
York, Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah, like Huntrix in New York.
Maybe they'd be performing the Sphere in Las Vegas.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just finding demons around the world, or fighting demons around the world.
That would be so cool.
Keep your shirt on, Bobby. We'll be there in 3.
Okay, last one. This girl group not only can kick serious demon butt, but their vocals heal and can save the world. What is their name?
1, 2, 3.
track.
올 한 해 전 세계를 깜짝 놀라게 만들며 오징어 게임 이후로 K 콘텐츠 신드롬을 만들어낸 K-팝 데몬 헌터스. 오늘은 캐대언의 주역인 세 사람의 솔직한 인터뷰를 전해드렸습니다. 오늘 전해드린 이야기도 흥미로우셨다면 좋아요와 구독 부탁드립니다. 여러분의 관심과 응원이 이 채널을 움직이는 가장 큰 힘이랍니다. 늘 함께 해주셔서 진심으로 감사드리며 앞으로도 위대한 언니 채널과 함께 해주세요. 감사합니다.